The next story we're going to read is the story of Babar by Jean de Brunhoff. In the great forest, a little elephant is born. His name is Babar. His mother loves him very much, and she rocks him to sleep with her trunk while singing softly to him. Babar has grown bigger. He now plays with the other elephants, and he is a very good little elephant. See him digging in the sand with his shell? We will look for him. All the elephants playing. And there is our Babar. They look like they're having fun. Babar is riding happily on his mother's back when a wicked hunter hiding behind some bushes shoots at them. The hunter has killed Babar's mother. The monkey hides, the birds fly away, Babar cries. The hunter runs up to catch poor Babar. That's so sad. Because sometimes hunters don't take the animals for food. Sometimes they just want to get some money, and that's very sad. Babar runs away. He's afraid of the hunter. After several days, very tired indeed, he comes to a town. He hardly knows what to make of it because this is the first time he has ever seen so many houses. There's Babar running away to be safe. And there he is at the town. So many things are new to him. The broad streets, the automobiles and buses. However, he's especially interested in two gentlemen he notices on the street. He says to himself, really, they are very well dressed. I would like to have some fine clothes too. I wonder how I can get them. Luckily, a very rich old lady who has always been fond of little elephants understands right away his longing for a fine suit. And as she likes to make people happy, she gives him her purse. Babar says, "Thank you, madam." There he is seeing the gentleman. And there's the nice lady sharing with Babar. Without wasting any time, Babar goes into a big store and he enters the elevator. It is such fun to ride up and down in the funny box that he rides all the way up and down 10 times and all the way down 10 times. He did not want to stop, but the elevator boy finally said to him, "This is not a toy, Mr. Elephant. You must get out and do your shopping. Look, here is the floor walker," which I think is like the security guard. Well, maybe it's a salesperson. Look at him riding up and down. Oh, so sweet. Babar then buys himself a shirt with a collar and tie, a suit of becoming shade of green, also shoes with spats, and a handsome derby hat. So, a shirt and a suit, and he actually bought the derby hat first, and his shoes, and this is the white and black. Those are shoes with spats. They were fancy a long time ago. Very nice. Very satisfied with his purchases and feeling very elegant indeed, Babar now goes to the photographer to have his picture taken. Going to have his picture taken, and here is the photograph. He does look fancy indeed, don't you think? Babar dines with his friend, the old lady. She thinks he looks very smart in his new clothes, and after dinner he is tired and goes to bed and falls asleep very quickly. Babar now lives at the old lady's house, and in the mornings he does setting up exercises with her, and then he takes his bath. What a sweet old lady. She's very kind. He goes out for an automobile ride every day. The old lady has given him a car, and she gives him whatever he wants. It's good he's kind, so he knows how to use it properly. Woo! Look at him riding in the car. A learned professor gives him lessons, and Babar pays attention and does well in his work. He is a good pupil and makes rapid progress. In the evening after dinner, he tells the old lady's friends all about his life in the great forest. He's making friends that are not elephants. Interesting. However, Babar is not quite happy, for he misses playing in the great forest with his little cousins and his friends, the monkeys. He often stands at the window thinking sadly of his childhood and cries when he remembers his mother. 2 years have passed. One day, during his walk, he sees 2 little elephants coming toward him. They have no clothes on. Why, he says in astonishment to the old lady, "It's Arthur and Celeste, my cousins." He's so soft. Oh, there come his cousins. Babar kisses them affectionately and hurries off with them to buy some fine clothes. He takes them to the pastry shop to eat some good cakes. Oh, let me move my fingers so you can see them eating their pastries. Meanwhile, in the forest, the elephants are calling and hunting high and low for Arthur and Celeste. Their mothers are worried. Fortunately, in flying over the town, an old marabou bird has seen them and comes back quickly to tell the news. Oh, see, there's the monkey friends he was talking about. And there's the marabou bird sharing information so that mamas don't worry. The mothers of Arthur and Celeste have come to the town to fetch them. They are very happy to have them back, but they scold them just the same because they ran away. We always let our moms and dads know where we're going. Babar makes up his mind to go back with Arthur and Celeste and their mothers to see the great forest again. The old lady helps him pack a trunk. See, sad, unhappy mamas. They are all ready to start. Babar kisses the old lady goodbye. He would be quite happy to go if it were not for leaving her, and he promises to come back someday. He will never forget her. They have gone. There is no room in the car for the mothers, so they run behind and lift up their trunks to avoid breathing the dust. The old lady is left alone. Sadly, she wonders, when shall I see little Babar again? There they are. Aww. Getting ready to go. And there's poor sad lady watching them go. Alas, That very day, the king of the elephants had eaten a bad mushroom. It poisoned him, and he became ill, so ill that he died. This was a great calamity or problem. After the funeral, the 3 oldest elephants were holding a meeting to choose the new king. Oh dear. Just then, they heard a noise. They turned round and guess what they saw? Babar arriving in his car and all the elephants running and shouting, "Here they are! Here they are! Hello, Babar! Hello, Arthur! Hello, Celeste! What beautiful clothes! What a beautiful car!" Oh, the elephants. Let me see if I can move my fingers so you can see the pictures a little better. There we go. Then Cornelius, the oldest of all the elephants, spoke in his quavering voice. "My good friends, we are seeking a king. Why not choose Babar? He has just returned from the big city, and he has learned so much living among men. Let us crown him king." All the other elephants thought that Cornelius had spoken wisely, and eagerly they awaited Babar's reply. "I want to thank you, one and all," said Babar. "But before accepting your proposal, I must explain to you that while we were traveling in the car, Celeste and I became engaged. If I become your king, she will be your queen." "Long live Queen Celeste! Long live King Babar!" cried all the elephants without a moment's hesitation. And thus it was that Babar became king. It's nice when people can agree on things like that. That's so important. "You have good ideas," said Babar to Cornelius. "I will therefore make you a general, and when I get my crown, I will give you my hat. In a week, I shall marry Celeste, and then we will have a splendid party in honor of our marriage and our coronation." Then, turning to the birds, Babar asked them to go and invite all the animals to the festivities. And he tells the dromedary to go to the town and buy some beautiful wedding clothes. Here he is making Cornelius the general. And the dromedary is another word for camel. Now you can look it up to see if dromedaries have 1 hump and camels have 2, and that's why they used a different word. Because I don't know, but you can look it up and find out. And your moms can find you pictures so you get of real dromedaries and camels. I like how he invited everybody to his party. The wedding guests began to arrive. The dromedary returns with the bridal costumes just in the nick of time for the ceremony. Aww. They're coming, and there he is with his packages, and look. Oh, look how pretty. Oh. After the wedding and the coronation, everyone dances merrily. The festivities are over. Night has fallen. The stars have risen in the sky. King Babar and Queen Celeste are very happy indeed. Now the world is asleep and the guests have gone home. Happy, though tired from too much dancing, they will long remember this great celebration. Aww. And now King Babar and Queen Celeste, both eager for future adventures, set out on their honeymoon in a gorgeous yellow balloon. And the balloon says, au revoir. That's the best French I got. That means goodbye in French, or the end for our story.